Hi, I'm Dr. Roadhouse, and I want to talk to you today about how gluten can affect the thyroid. If you have a gluten gene or a gluten sensitivity, gluten can be hazardous to your thyroid. You need to get properly tested. If you're having a thyroid problem and you've been to other doctors and you're still having symptoms, you need to be tested properly. We do 9 tests on the thyroid, and we also test for the antibodies. So what happens is, one of the most common forms of hypothyroidism is Hashimoto's hypothyroid or thyroiditis. Okay, it's inflammation of the thyroid. And what happens is, if you have the gluten gene or gluten sensitivity and you eat gluten, as it courses through the bloodstream, your immune system attacks it. Why does it attack the thyroid? Because gliadin is the protein in gluten. And so this is right here. Okay? It's a plastic model of thyroid. So what happens is that when you ingest gluten, you have a gluten problem, gene or sensitivity, as it goes through this area, then your immune system attacks the gliadin that's in the blood. So a lot of the scientists think that it's a case of mistaken identity. It doesn't mean to attack the thyroid in the beginning, but as the gliadin, the protein in gluten, is going through the bloodstream and goes by the thyroid has very similar molecular makeup as gliadin. And so that's what they think happens. So that's why when you have this, it's not like eating shellfish or peanut if you have those allergies. Those are acute allergies. This is over a period of time. So it starts affecting other areas of the thyroid. And you might notice some symptoms, but as years go on, you're having more and more of the symptoms. Now, where it confuses a lot of endocrinologists is an autoimmune. When that happens, depending on where it attacks the thyroid, which can over time attack different areas, what happens is that they start having symptoms of hypothyroidism, and they have a couple of symptoms of hyperthyroidism. How is that possible? How can you have that? Those symptoms that you have usually are anxiety and heart palpitations. So they think it's something hormonal, they think it's neurotransmitter, they think maybe it's in your brain, all these different things. But when you have hypothyroid and you have hyperthyroid and you have a gluten problem, chances are you're going to have Hashimoto's thyroiditis. That's an autoimmune condition. There is no cure for it. What the medical profession does is they'll give you TSH, synthetic hormone like levothyroxine, Synthroid, maybe Armour, but the problem with Hashimoto's is it's not a problem with your thyroid. It's a problem with your immune system attacking that. So in the cases when the Hashimoto's gets real bad, they might give you prednisone, they might give you Kenalog or cortisol to help with temporarily with the symptoms. What we want to do is test you, find out what is going on with your thyroid, 9 tests, and then we use the best labs in the world, the cutting edge breakthrough labs. They're going to tell us for sure what your problem is, and then find out if the immune system is attacking that. And then from those tests, we know what the triggers are. They're triggering your immune system to attack that, and we stop that. As long as you avoid the triggers, and then we work on repairing all the damage that's been done, we can have you, if you look at if you do have this, if you look at the last 30 days, you've probably maybe had 1 or 2 good days and several bad days. What we want to do is maybe switch that around and try to get you 25 good and great days and maybe 4 or 5 mediocre or bad days. That's what we can do for you, because no one can get rid of it. But if we can stop the attack, then you're going to do a lot better. So anyway, if you have some of those symptoms, the thyroid symptoms, hyperthyroid symptoms, you've been to other doctors and no one can figure it out for you, we use the best labs in the world. Call me, Dr. Roadhouse, 918-481-2770, and let's schedule for a free consultation exam to see if you're a candidate, and we'll do the test for you. Thank you.